Hello guys, welcome back again, and from time to time it is cool to talk about things that other people made in the retro community that aren't exactly up for sale. It's just a product that somebody decided to do. In this case we're talking about basically an Amiga 1200, basically suitcase, portable suitcase. So basically someone has taken a way to make an Amiga 1200 and able to take it around and play it. In this case, this is again a handmade creation. Obviously, this is not anything original, mass-produced in any way. This is kind of a one of a kind thing. The guy actually put pictures on Flickr over the last 2 weeks of doing this project. The guy's name is Sebastian. Was a Marchand. So the link below in the article actually has a link to Flickr if you want to go check out, the pictures of him doing this project. But basically, what it is this is a portable Amiga 1200. Which is basically ready to, you can basically fold it on play. It's got the pads and everything in a metallic suitcase. This basically, the upper half of the suitcase contains a 50-inch LCD screen, game pads of course, and then the lower section has an upgraded Amiga, which basically powered by a Blizzard 1260 acceleration card and a compact flash card, which I believe it showed an 8 GB card loaded with the games. Again, this was built from scratch, so this is just obviously something he wanted to do, and it looks really cool. You should see the pictures of it. Again, it's just those cool things that people who like to mod and like to create and like to build make. It's one of those things where you're like, you sit there and go, man, wouldn't it be cool? Remember back when you used to play your game systems, you'd be sitting around there playing your system, go, man, wouldn't it be cool if somebody found a way to take this system and make it and put it in a suitcase? Or you just come up with silly things in your head, right? And then who would know that today a lot of people are making the very things you used to sit there and just talk about and let your mind run wild, right? And these days it seems like everything you possibly imagined has been done for these consoles by somebody who has the time and ingenuity to make this. And in this case, it looks really cool in the case. Again, taking an old retro computer and upgrading some of it, obviously with the card and the monitor that still got the original hardware, to play with the original hardware, but adding new tech to it. And I think that's probably the future with a lot of these retro things, taking the old and new and merging them together. I mean, it's cool when someone uses new stuff, but at the same time, you would like to feel, a lot of people like to play on the original hardware. And the best way for people to make stuff that people want to play is to make it kind of a companion to that, but yet not be incredibly over insane expensive, like we've seen things like the NES, like homemade consoles, like the aluminum NES console, with like a $400 price tag. That's way out of most people's price range. But what do you think of this awesome Amiga 1200 in a suitcase? Obviously portable console. Would you think, do you think it's cool that someone makes like this? Would you ever make something like this, or would you ever be interested in like buying something like this? Not necessarily the Amiga 1200, but something like this for maybe it's an old computer or old, some console that you love so much, you just love it in a new form, even if it seems crazy and out there. When you would like, if you were like to take this and show it to people, they'd be like, cool, but at the same time they'd be like, well, why would you pick an Amiga 1200? Why didn't you, they'd probably say something newer or something more mainstream. Anyway, love to hear your guys' thoughts like always, and I'll make another video soon. Thanks for watching.